Good morning. I hope everyone has started off their Monday pretty dope. Um, hmm, That's a lot to talk about. There's so much stuff going on in the world today. Like wow. But one thing I want to talk about right now, though, because it's on my heart. I'm here in Atlanta and born and raised, and my perspective on a lot of this stuff that's going on is just crazy. Some indifferent, but it is what it is. I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself though, because that's not what this is about. Um, this video basically is about really being like the phoenix. We got to rise above this. And what I mean by that, we definitely need change, but change has to start within first. We have to change ourselves first, change our mindset, change the poverty thinking. Yes, I know we have, the systematic or systemic racism. I understand that. However, we still have to change our own mind to be better for ourselves, for our communities. We can't tear up our own communities. I don't. It doesn't matter who owned the store. It's put in your community. We have to protect our community, the people in it as well. Meaning we need to do right by each other as well. But one thing I want to talk about is actually how can we rise above? How can we get out of some of the ruts that we're in? And I'm not just talking about racism again. It starts with us, you know. It's not just a race thing. This is a class thing. This is economics. This is the economy. So we have 95% of the world give their money to the 5%, right? Which are the business owners and the investors. Think about this: 95% of the world, which are employees and self-employed, we give 95%. We give our money to the top 5% of the world, and the top 5% of the world owns 95% of the world. So does that make sense to you? So which side do you want to be on? You know, it should be inevitable that if we can raise that 5% to 10% to 20% to 30%, where do you want to be in that number? It's not a balance when you have the poorest people spending the most money in retail. Does that make sense? What value do we get from that? So let's get together. Let's invest in our families. Let's invest in the futures, in our generations to pass. Because when we're long gone, what would they say about you? We die twice in life, right? The first time we die in the physical, you know. The second time we die is the last time that someone mentions our name. So what would they say about you? What have you done to make a difference for your family? What are you going to do to make a difference for your family? Time is now to start. Let's start this journey all together to be in that 5%. Let's raise that 5% to 10%. Money runs the world, period. The banks, just think about it. Most of y'all know I do Forex. I trade Forex, amongst other things. Yes, I still have a full-time job, but my plan is so much bigger than just that. You can't just have a job and think you're going to survive. You can have a job, you can work hard on your job and make a living, but you're never going to make more than your boss. Or you can work hard on yourself and make a fortune. The choice is yours. Are you going to do those hard things? Are you going to do the hard things, the things that get uncomfortable, and literally go out there and work hard for your family, for yourself, for the things that you want, for the generations to come behind you? Are you going to work hard for them so that they don't have to do what you're doing? Think about that. I think that, we all can really do better. It's just about decisions. It's so easy to not do the small things. Those are small things is what make us successful. It's the small things that actually make us successful. The small things, the consistency, the persistent, the things that it's so easy to not do. The small things. I'm guilty of a lot of it myself, but I know I'm on a journey right now. I know I'm on. Oh my gosh, only a select few people know what I've been through and where I'm going, and it's so just is right there. Man, I've been having leaps and bounds in my life within the last year or so. Every goal that I set out to do has been accomplished. Why? Because I changed my mindset. I was ready to receive it. I said, hey, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to get, and nothing else can stop me. If you have a plan B for the things that you want in life, then that means that you don't believe in yourself enough for your plan A. You don't believe in plan A in the beginning. The hell you got a plan B for? It's I just don't get it. I heard from my people every day. You know, I just see what we go through. Even the people of melanin, people in general, women, minorities, we can do better, y'all. We really can do better, But you have to make up your mind. What are you going to sacrifice? What are you going to do to get the things that you want? And it can be material things. Let's be clear. Everybody want to say, oh, well, you don't have to apologize for the things that you want. If you want a big ass house, get you a big ass house. If you want you a sports car, get you a sports car. If you want a boat, do what you want to do. If you want to put goals in your mouth or whatever you want to do, it is what it is. But the only way you're going to obtain those things is believing in yourself. You have to believe in yourself first. Without a doubt, believe that those things belong to you. Write it down, make it plain, get your ass to work. Let's go. One way to be able to do that, to help with financial issues, is trading Forex. If you don't know what Forex is, Google it. It is the largest financial market in the world, a $7 trillion a day industry. Nothing wrong with stocks, yo. I love stocks, y'all, but don't get them confused. Don't get them confused. Forex is global. Stock market is just United States. Okay? Stock market, you're dealing with companies. Forex, you're dealing with currency, money. You're doing the same thing that the banks do. Beat the banks. Do the same thing that the banks do. You put your money in the bank, what they do? They trade it in the Forex market, foreign exchange. That's what they do. Your $1, they make $8 for it. You have the opportunity to do the exact same thing. There's no get rich quick. There's no get rich quick schemes or any of this. It's doable. You can do it. You can make money fast, but it's not a get rich quick. Let's be clear about that. You have to sacrifice, learn the skill to trade. If you learn the skill to trade, nobody can ever take it away from you. It is a skill. It is a skill. With that being said, my community, my trading community, my family, we're actually doing a free 7-day trial. It starts tonight. If you want in, let me know. DM me, inbox me, call me, text me, whatever you need to do, email me. We are doing a 7-day free trial. It starts tonight on exposing people to the foreign exchange market, teaching people how to trade. We got to break these chains, y'all. We got to get out of poverty. We got to get out the poverty mindset. We got to get off the poor mindset. Passing over opportunities repeatedly. You say you want something, but you don't want to get your ass up to work for it to get it. So at the end of the day, let's get it together. I believe in you. It's time for you to start believing in yourself. You got this. You owe it not only to yourself, but you owe it to your family. You owe it to our ancestors. You owe it to the people who fought for us to be able to have the right to do these things that we're doing right now. Despite of all the shit that's going on in the country right now. What change are you going to make? How are you going to be the change? What are you going to do to make a difference. We can go and protest all day long, but let's get this money so you can make real changes in life. All right, with that being said, you all have a wonderful, marvelous, marvelous Monday. I'm rooting for you. I'm in your corner. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Like my mentors say, hey, we'll meet you at the beaches or the banks because now the U.S. is back open. I'm just waiting for the international, baby, because y'all know we love to travel. So anyway, again, see y'all at the beaches or the bank.